Welcome back to Manosphere Daily. Today, we're diving into a topic that's sending shockwaves through the dating world. Leftover women are panicking. Men have realized modern women are worthless. The wake-up call has arrived, and let's just say, it's not pretty. For years, men have been told to chase, prove themselves, and accept whatever scraps they're given. But now, they're walking away, and the panic is real. Before we break it all down, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And don't forget to share this video, because this conversation needs to be heard.
So I'm about to get railed by two guys, which is something I do quite often, if I'm honest with myself. And while I'm waiting for them to get here, I was just thinking, I'm on pace to hit 365 bodies in 365 days. And last year, I was excited when I hit 300 in a year. But then this leaves me to think, what am I going to do next year? 500? 600? I'm an ambitious woman. I need to make sure that I'm always striving for greatness. I need to be chasing bigger and better numbers and always surpassing my limits.
What is all this? What is all this?
A few moments later.
You gonna learn today.
My newest and greatest obsession is the Facebook group Are We Dating the Same Guy for your area. Now, I recently just joined this group like a week and a half ago, and I've already found 2 of my exes, okay? I know I'm late to the game because these groups have been around for years, but I just joined, so this is very new to me, and I'm enjoying it, okay? So now I searched pretty much every ex I've ever had, okay, to see who it popped up. Now, I found 2. One that is not his age, and that is not his name, okay? His name is not Derek, and he is not 35, okay? And then the other one is my on and off guy that I've been talking to for years, and somebody posted him last month asking if anyone could claim him. Now, nobody claimed him, which is a good thing because we recently may have just started talking again, but I'm telling you, this group is valuable for women, okay? Because if you are dating someone and you suspect, maybe, they are up to no good, you post him in this little group, and all these women look out for you and they respond. Now, men, if you're watching this, trust me, I know some women will bend the truth, okay, based on their experience with a man, but for the most part, I don't think women are doing that, okay? So cheers to this group. I'm enjoying it. It's probably one of my favorite pastimes right now. And yes, I am sipping tea. Bye.
Leftover women are in full meltdown mode, and it's hilarious to watch. They spent years saying, men are trash, I don't need one, and now they're writing think pieces on why men are too weak to handle them. No, men just finally read the reviews and decided not to buy the product. For the longest time, they treated dating like a game where they held all the power. Now that men have stopped playing, suddenly they're concerned. They laughed at the idea of being a good partner, refused to bring anything to the table, and now they're mad that men don't want to sit down and eat with them.
They would really rather date a woman 20 years younger. Not that many guys that are smart enough and brave enough to date women their age.
There it is. We are waiting for it to come out. They all tried to shame a man into dating them. How pathetic. You're not man enough. You're not brave, you coward. You just want a dumb young woman. Every single one. Story's always the same. You can read this like a book.
A man was working at McDonald's and he treated you perfectly the way you wanted him to.
I would not date him.
And that's what she said too. That I literally said
you can't even get where are you gonna
everything.
Can I ask?
where the hell what is he supposed to give me?
Loves you.
What is he supposed to give me if he works at McDonald's?
He gives
Like,
you the attention.
go get a better education and
Quite brazen. Yeah, well, it looks like it. You're quite brazenly.
Looks doesn't define
when I'm speaking, it's
education,
best that your
though.
face stops moving. So when you're judging a man quite brazenly and quite actually disrespectfully because of the income that he earns, perhaps he doesn't have an intellectual aptitude, but he's a good person and he'd treat you really well. As somebody who is what is your standard that makes you so much better than him?
I have like much more than just as a job though.
What is your standard that makes you so much better than him?
So McDonald's is worse than being a
Yeah, but I'm not I'm a sugar baby.
You have to people for money.
Yeah.
What makes you better than that man?
I'm not saying I'm better than him, but
well,
I'm
you just
saying
judged
I
him and you
wouldn't
said-
date somebody. I would wonder why he's working at McDonald's.
McDonald's
Did you-
actually has a
do you
really high
think that
minimum wage.
men-
No, they don't.
Do you think that most?
No, they don't. They pay
They
like
changed
what?
it.
Like almost 15?
Well, I
That's
think
not
that-
a lot of money.
So the way you feel about the guy who works at McDonald's,
Yeah.
that's the way men feel.
That's fine. Everybody
about
can have
what
their own
you
opinion.
do.
But
Fine.
their
Okay.
opinion would be
But
more
most-
logical than McDonald.
Sure.
Yeah. She was so like, she was so on getting a man that makes over 100K. I think she would actually leave.
So another huge misconception is that women think that when they act hurt and they show a man how sad and hurt they are because of him, he will feel really bad. No. You're thinking like a woman because you're a woman. But what you need to realize is that men and women do not think the same. As a woman, if someone comes to you and tells you how much you hurt them, your empathy, it's going to make you feel very guilty. It's going to make you think, wow, he did not deserve this, let me make this better. You think that's what men think, but that's not what they think. Mostly the ones that put you in these situations. A lot of men get an ego boost by seeing how much they matter to you, by seeing how they can control your emotions, your mood, so do not give them that pleasure. A lot of women think that if they bawl their eyes out in front of a man, he will regret what he's done to you. The only way to make him regret it is by distancing yourself.
Maybe instead of panicking, they should start reflecting. But that would require accountability, and we all know that's not on the menu. Leftover women are scrambling, and it's pure entertainment. For years, they looked down on men, treating them like disposable ATMs, backup plans, or emotional punching bags. Now that men have wised up and walked away, suddenly it's a crisis. They're not mad that men are leaving, they're mad that men finally have the option to leave.
You go find a wife in the Philippines or Thailand or wherever these places are that are overseas. They're just happy to be rescued from their poverty-stricken life.
That in and of itself is racist. You see how quick the claws come out? The bitterness, the seething anger, triggered that passport bros are finding happiness in foreign lands because she can't do the same.
Differences between a boy and a man. And I'm not screwing around with boys anymore. I am into men, so listen up if you are a boy. Boys send the you up text at 2 a.m. They send the WYD at 2 a.m. Men send the did you get home safe? How was your night last night? When they know you went out or when you just left their date. Boys can't commit unless it is after 12 a.m. on a Saturday or Sunday. Men can commit. They can commit to dinner dates, they can commit to you, they can commit to a family, they can commit to a mortgage, they can commit to it all. Boys don't know how to cook, they don't know how to do their laundry. Men know how to do that. They know how to cook, and they don't think that it's just the women that need to do it. They can do their own laundry, maybe they have enough money to get someone to do it for them, but they can, and they would if they had to. Boys are scared to talk about the future. It freaks them out, and they try to avoid it at all costs. And a man talks about their future plan, their future goals, what they want in their future, and they're not afraid of it. They honestly find it exciting because they're thinking about achieving those goals and doing those things in the near future. A boy is emotionally unavailable. They don't do the whole feelings thing. But a man can handle tough conversations. They honestly enjoy it because they can tap into their feelings and they're okay with showing that. So let's glow up from boyhood to manhood.
Do you really think I'm not a good sister?
Well, it's not that you're not a good sister, it's just you gotta think that your actions don't just have, doesn't affect not just only you, but it also affects me. Like, next year, I'm gonna be applying for colleges, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that with things that are on the internet. I might not even be able to get a girlfriend, because people, they already know. In public, people ask me, do you really like your sister? Do you really approve of this? I actually don't think this could work in my future.
Christian, with everything that I'm doing, I've never once wanted it to affect you like this. Bro, I'm sorry. I really don't want it to affect you.
There's nothing else I can say. You... Everything else. I'm leaving.
They used to say, I don't need no man, but now they're in full panic mode because men actually believe them. They spent their prime years rejecting good guys, chasing the top 10% of men, and living by the, you gotta earn me, mentality. Now, reality is knocking, and it's not bringing flowers. The best part.
This is a cut video where they try and guess each other's IQ, and this girl judges this guy for having a low IQ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. It has nothing to do with your background. I don't think you really have the highest EQ out of all of us, not taking in other people's point of views and compiling results, but really just came down to his body language, his demeanor, the way he carried himself, the way he acted towards the group. Me, I don't know. PhD, cancer biology scientist. I work in a biotech company. We make 19 testing kit.
Number 3 will be Tyler, and number 4 would be Shada. Number 5 is Sean, and number 6 is Mike.
Reminds me of this famous quote, "Never confuse education with intelligence. You can have a PhD and still be an idiot."
What's your age?
26.
25. Should he have any say in how you dress when you come out the house?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna dress how I want.
But you don't think that attracts a certain kind of attention when you're out?
I know the way I dress attracts a certain type of attention, but I mean, my man should be secure, you know?
I think I should take her for who she is.
Yeah.
So if I like her for who she is right now, I should be okay with that in our relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you still want to have girls' nights even if you were in a relationship with him?
Absolutely. I think it's very healthy to have girls' nights. I'm not going to stop hanging out with my friends because I'm in a relationship. Of course, I'm going to prioritize my man, but I also, those are my girls. I'm not going to stop hanging out with them and having girl time.
Do you feel like this would be appropriate to wear on a girls' night out with your girls?
100%. I think it's appropriate.
What gives you that idea?
What's wrong with it?
I think she looked like a damn snake. I don't know what's wrong with it either.
I don't know what's wrong with it.
You don't think it gives a message of, I'm on the market, you know, any guy can come talk to me?
Because they can't come talk to me.
You can't help how good you look, but you can help the response you give to other people.
Exactly.
Is anyone else loving the Facebook groups? Are we dating the same guy? Or, but one thing about them that I think is really funny is now, instead of like trying to find people that you're in a relationship with to see if they're cheating or outing someone on a story, there's girls that are like, oh, I've gone on one date with this guy, or, oh, I've been talking to this guy. You're not in a relationship. They're not exclusively dating. They've been on maybe a couple dates. And even if you have been on multiple dates, if you haven't had a relationship conversation about being exclusive, anyone could date whoever they want. So like when you're going out of your way to try to figure out if the guy that you're not in an exclusive relationship is dating, why? Until you have that conversation, it's none of your business who they're dating, so just assume they are. And if you're wanting something more, then buck up and have the combo. It's weird to me when girls do that. Like, utilize the "are we dating the same guy" thing for someone that you're in a relationship with and you're trying to figure that out, or you're married to, or you're informing the masses because you found out that someone that's married or in an exclusive relationship is dating someone. But I'm there for the tea and the drama because I think it's absolutely hysterical. Well, it's not hysterical. It's just entertainment. Just glad it's not my life, but definitely there for the tea.
They claim men are too weak or can't handle strong women. No, men just don't want to sign up for a lifetime of headaches, arguments, and unrealistic expectations. Meanwhile, these same women are realizing that being independent isn't as fun when nobody wants to join the party. Men aren't just leaving bad relationships, they're leaving the entire system that told them they had to settle for less while giving everything. And the ones who pushed that system the hardest, they're the ones panicking the most. And that wraps up today's discussion on leftover women panicking as men walk away. If you found this video insightful, do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to Manosphere Daily, and turn on notifications so you never miss the truth being spoken. Also, let's get this conversation out there. Share this video with your friends and keep spreading the message. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
And that wraps up today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.